Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast for May 13th through the 20th. This is going to be a general reading for Leo sun, moon, and rising around the Scorpio full moon, as well as the various planetary shifts and changes that are happening at this time. We're going to see how the energies are affecting our Leo friends. In the general weekly forecasts, for those of you who are new to the channel or who don't know, I focus on anything having to do with money, career, family, spiritual development, blockage removal. And then the love readings, because I know everybody wants to know about love as well, I do separately because I think that these are things that require separate attention, because I want to, honor that and respect that. So if you want a love reading, you can definitely check that out after this video by going to the description and clicking on the link to the love readings. All right, my darlings, we're going to see what is happening here for Leo sun, moon, and rising in the week ahead, and how these energies are going to be affecting our Leo friends. All right, this is a gorgeous deck. Everybody's always asking me about it when I use it. So as always, there's also a link in the description that will take you to check it out on Amazon if you want to know more about it. Very, very artsy deck. Look how long these cards are. They're so long. They're a little tricky to shuffle on my small table, and I don't have super big hands, so alright, there's your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Alright, my darlings, your Monday, Tuesday, you're starting off with Major Arcana, Leo, and you're starting off with the World. So it's very funny and interesting to me. The World card in general is a card about completing a cycle, like being able to finish something and be done with it, but also come out of it with a sense of victory. And in this sense, with this card, the reason why it kind of made me say it's funny, or it makes me kind of laugh, is I feel like this person on this card, and I've seen this card many times, but the feeling and the vibe I'm getting just seeing it this time for you guys, for you all Leos, it feels like this person is just getting the hell out of there. Like they're booking it. It's like, look, there's a way out, I'm going for it, and they're just running as fast as they can. So I feel some of you are making some kind of an escape. Okay, like you've felt stuck somewhere for very long, if it was a job or a relationship or a living situation, or for some of you all of the above, and some door is opening for you in the beginning of the week, and the second there's like a hint of a way out or a glimpse of freedom, you're just like, you're booking it full force, like this is it, I'm out of here, just run, go. And so you all are also coming out of it with the sense of like, finally, yes, I'm free, like victory. I feel for some of you Leos, it's coming in also with an energy of vindication or validation. Maybe you feel like somebody was talking bad about you, or people were saying things that weren't true, or people were trying to make it out that like you couldn't leave because you had responsibilities or obligations, or you owed money for some of you, or whatever it might be. And a lot of that is being lifted or like handled or cleared up, to where you're like, not only are you getting out of the situation, you feel like you're getting out scot-free. Like you're just there's nothing to hold you back, there's nothing to like keep any kind of strings or attachments moving forward. Like it's done completely, to where you're making this leap into this whole new life. Okay, this is a Major Arcana card, like I said, so this is going to be a significant life change, a significant turning point for many of you. And I really feel like a lot of you are just feeling like you're going off and you're starting a whole new life. I do feel one of the things that's happening with the planetary shift, there's a sense of completeness that's coming. So some people are really getting very complete or very whole and very zen by connecting with nature and connecting with the planet. We have Taurus energy is still very active right now, and Taurus is a very earthy kind of sign. So some people are finding that wholeness or completeness with earth. Now, Leo, you all are fire, okay? That doesn't mean that you won't be experiencing, moments of zen with nature. But another aspect is some people are connecting through earth, and some people are connecting through relationships. So I feel that for some of you, Leos, what's happening is this major arcana card is coming up where some long lasting cycle that has stifled you or held you back is finally ending. So some of you are like leaving a karmic or toxic situation and on the beginning path or reuniting with a significant soulmate, a divine masculine or a divine feminine, or a twin mate, twin flame kind of energy for some of you, right? Like you're breaking free into this soul connection with a certain person. But overall, the overall energy, however it's happening for you, Leo, it feels to me very strongly like you're going off and you're like, I'm finally gonna go live the life I was meant to live. I'm finally going to go live the life that I've been longing for so long. So there's this sense of freedom that's coming with that. Your Thursday card is 5 of Wands. So as you're moving forward, you might be feeling a little bit conflicted. I just heard survivor's guilt. So maybe some of you, like, you're finally getting what you wanted and you're coming out of a situation, but you're feeling kind of bad about it. And we tend to do that, right, as people, especially those of you who have spent a lot of time sacrificing or who've wanted, to be out of a situation or to be relieved from an obligation or some kind of debt we were feeling. Sometimes when we get relieved from it, then we have a tendency to feel bad and say, oh, well, maybe it wasn't that bad, or maybe I should have toughed it out, or like, really, do I deserve to have this coming in? Is this going to be too good to be true? So some of you have some kind of like conflict within yourself where you're feeling bad about running because you're doing it so quickly. It's happening so very fast. It's happening so very fast. But one of the things you have to keep in mind here, my dears, is this energy, this conflict or this feeling bad energy is coming for you Wednesday, Thursday, which is 3 days before the full moon, which is really when we begin feeling the full moon energy, or it begins to take effect. And the Scorpio full moon is about facing our fears. The Scorpio full moon is going to be about seeing the truth of a situation, seeing the bare bones of a situation, and kind of confronting our fears and confronting our own inner demons. So, Leo, a lot of you, that inner conflict, that feeling bad or doubting yourself or not being able to make up your mind about what you want, or having these different things that are competing for your time or energy, these are all the things that have been holding you back from manifesting and from coming into your joy. And this Scorpio full moon energy is bringing it to your attention. So this inner turmoil or this conflict that you're feeling, it's not because you're cursed. It's coming up because it's time for it to get released. I don't want to gross you out, and I'm not trying to be gross, but this is the analogy that I'm receiving from Spirit to share from you. Like, if you've ever eaten something that didn't agree with you, or maybe like it wasn't good, and like your stomach starts getting really upset and you feel like you're gonna throw up, and you might not like that feeling and it might be very uncomfortable, but it needs to happen because that's the way that your body is protecting you from whatever healthy thing, or maybe it's contaminated, maybe there was bacteria, maybe it had gone bad, whatever it might be, and your body wants to protect you by getting it out. Like, oh no, this is no good, we got to get it out. It's a defense mechanism by your body. So it'll come up and like you'll let it go, or like you'll throw up, and as long as you don't have a stomach virus, maybe it was just like you ate something bad, after it comes up and you throw it up, generally you'll feel a lot better. Like, oh, like that was horrible, I didn't like it, it didn't feel good, but now that it's out, man, I feel a lot better. So emotionally, energetically, you have something very similar happening here for you all midweek, where you've ingested some energy that's gone bad. It's not good for you. And so there's going to be some rumblings as it's coming up. It's not coming up to torment you. It's coming up because it's time to release it. It's coming up to the surface so that you can let it go. The Scorpio energy, guys, is very much very deep energy. Scorpio goes into the very deep layers. It goes underneath the surface. It investigates, it analyzes, it looks at all the very like dark and scary parts of things. And this Scorpio full moon is about facing our fears, facing our demons, facing ways in which we've been blocking ourselves. And so for a lot of you Leos, you're releasing the self-sabotage of indecision, or feeling guilty or feeling bad about being happy. Some people have that. Some people have a fear of being happy, or some people feel like they don't deserve to get what they want. And so a lot of these kinds of things are going to be the things that a lot of you Leos are going to be finally releasing and letting go of. As we're coming into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, another major arcana card. I told you guys, a big crossroads. This is the Chariot. You're finally deciding to leave. You know, so I think you're getting ready to book it. You know, beginning of the week, midweek, you maybe are going back and forth. You're feeling bad about it. But as we come into the full moon energy of Scorpio and we're coming into the release and the letting go, you all are gone. Like you're out of there, okay? Some of you are like booking a plane ticket. Some of you are like, calling the movers, like putting out resumes or accepting a job offer, whatever it might be. When the Chariot card comes up also, I just heard laser beam focus, and that makes sense to me because the Chariot card is about choosing a direction and going into something kind of on your own. Maybe some of you have been looking for someone to come in to rescue you or to save you, but you're going on this alone into making the transition to this new life. And the Chariot is about picking a direction. Basically, one of the messages about the Chariot is if you just kind of pick the direction you want to go in and stay focused, your life is going to start moving in that direction. And a lot of you are establishing this laser beam focus, where just a very laser beam, like you're very, very clear on your intention and what you want, and you're very committed. You're moving full speed ahead. I mean, look how quickly this animal is running here. The head covering is like flapping in the wind. Like there's a sense or this feeling of moving forward very quickly. So you're moving forward full force. You're very focused. You know where you're going. You're moving with purpose. You're moving with intention, right? You're moving with direction. You're gone and you're transforming. You're transforming into this butterfly. Okay, you're transforming into this new life and beautiful new surroundings. You're coming to somewhere where it's going to be beautiful new surroundings. I feel a lot of you are just getting away from a very toxic situation or a very toxic environment. Be sure, guys, because it's going to be different for different ones of you. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those will resonate with you more. You may need a private reading. I'm more than happy to do that. There's a Calendly link in the description of the video that will take you to scheduling with me. Now, I won't be doing any private readings for the next 2 weeks, but the calendar is still open for booking readings for when I'm back. So you can definitely do that. And a lot of you have been asking me when I'm going to have a sale again. I'm going to have flash sales that I'm just going to kind of announce, like the week of, and they're going to be for limited spots. That way the calendar won't get booked up, hopefully, for 4 months in advance, like it did when I announced the last sale. I'll have a limited number of spots. I'll announce it on Facebook and Instagram, and it'll be first come, first serve. So that's where I'm going to start posting notice of like the private reading sales. The 2 weeks that I'm taking off, I'm putting together new videos for you guys, new projects that I'm working on. This channel is going to change a lot, but you're still going to get the weekly forecasts. You're still going to get the monthly love readings. There's just going to be a lot more spiritual stuff, or like spiritually educational things that I'm going to be posting. In the meantime, even though I'm not doing private readings, you'll still get the videos the next couple of weeks, and I'm still going to do the card of the day and the pick a card game on the Facebook and Instagram pages, that'll also continue. So that's not changing. I'm not taking anything away. I'm just kind of bringing in some new stuff and some new energy. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. I thank you so very much for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for being here, my darlings. Wishing you a wonderful week.